Class we are going to create a iOS application using Swift programming language. In the previous classes we have seen how to create a many number of applications using Objective-C language, right? Today we will see how to create a iOS application using Swift programming language, right? So go to the applications, and we can see 6 Xcode 6.1. Create new Xcode project. Under iOS you need to select the applications, then select single view application. Next, here you write a Swift example. Swift example, right? Here you need to select the language. Next, create a project in the desktop, or go to where we are storing all the project. Student, here we are storing all the project, right? Now click on enter. So now the iOS project gets created with the Swift programming language. If you see, observe here, we have appdelegate.swift and viewcontroller.swift. In Objective-C language, it is appdelegate.h file and appdelegate.m file, and also viewcontroller.h file and viewcontroller.m file. Correct? So now in Swift programming language, there are no two files, only one file, that is .swift file. If you open the .swift file, you will see all the application delegate methods, right? If you observe here, the method syntax is as we discussed in the previous classes. It starts with the function and your function name, and it is these are parameters. Each and every parameter is separated by comma, right? So now if you observe here, we have two parameters. One is UI application type, one more is any object that it did finish launching with options, right? And the after arrow mark we have bool, that is return type. It has to return true or false. So if you see this, all those are what application get methods. These methods are going to be called based on the application state. If application starts first, it calls the did finish launching with options. After that, application did become active and application enter into the foreground. Did become will enter into the foreground, then it become active, right? So now if you see the view controller file, also here we have only one file, that is .swift file, right? So in the Objective-C language we have two files, view controller.h and view controller.m. Here we don't have two files. Here your class name starts with class and it closes with the closing flower brackets, which bracket closing flower brackets, and start with the closing brackets. Here we can see the inheritance symbol is colon. In Objective-C language also it is a colon only. Here also we have. So inside of this class we have some method. These methods are called what? View controller lifecycle methods. Now if you observe here, this is a super class method. That's why we have a function before to the function keyword we have written override. That means you are overriding the superclass method and we are calling the super view did load inside of view did load. If it is view will appear, we need to call super view will appear, right? Same way here we have one more function, did receive memory warning. Here it is also override keyword is available. For each and every superclass method, if you are overriding that superclass method in the subclass, then you need to provide what? Override keyword in before to the func keyword, right? This is in Swift programming language. But whereas whether it is Swift programming language or it is a Objective-C language, the main dot storyboard is same. Here you can see all the operations as in this Objective-C programming language. There is no change in this main.storyboard. You can change, you can click it and come to the view controller and go to, you can change this to 4.5, whatever it is, and again you can drag and drop the any component. For example, a button, same thing, there is no change in storyboard file. You can drag and drop, you can see the many number of states for properties for button also. Open this, you can see same thing. So how many states we have in shift programming? Objective-C, same way we have those many properties for button: default, highlighted, selected, disabled. So that means main.storyboard file or XIB files are same whether we are using the shift programming language or we are using what, Objective-C code, right? So if you want to create a label or any component programmatically, then it is different. If you are writing anything programmatically, then it is based on the language, whether we are using Objective-C language or we are using shift programming language. We need to see that, right? So here I am using shift programming language. To create an object in the shift programming language, we have to follow some syntax, initializer syntax: UI label like this. So it returns the object. We can store this in the variable where label 1, right? After that I need to set the frame rate. Here also in the shift programming also we have to set the frame, right? So how do we set? Using cgrect make. It will take how many parameters? 4 parameters. X position I can set 40, Y position I can say 50, width I can say 100, height I can say 40, right? After that, no need of semicolon. So semicolon is optional. After that, add some text. I can say using shift. Here in the shift programming language, string is enclosed within the only double quotation, not start with the symbol. In Objective-C we need to use like this. Here only double quotation, right? Like this. Now we need to add this label to the main view, right? So how can we do? Self.view add subview. There is a method called add subview which will take any view. So I am adding label. Right. Now run and see. Simulator is busy, quite busy. Read this. Wait. Run and see. Whether it is shift programming language, Objective-C language, all the options in the Xcode is same. Only the language is going to be changed. If you are writing anything programmatically, then you need to write shift syntax instead of Objective-C syntax. Now I have created a button label using shift programming language and I have added it to the view, right? So only change is programmatic. Your main.storyboard or XIV files, or if you see the product folder, you will see the shift.example.app file, and supporting files you will see info.plist file. So all are same. Only thing is going to be changed. You will get only applicate.shift, only one file instead of two files. View controller.shift, only one file instead of view controller.h and .m. and your code is we need to write in the Swift programming language like this, right? Thank you. This is about hello world using Swift programming language, right?